Hello. It's nice to see you. Now, as the more perceptive of you have probably realized by now, this is hell, and I am the devil. But you can call me Toby if you like. We try to be informal here as well as infernal. That's just a little joke. Now, all of you are here for eternity, which I need hardly tell you is a damn long time. So you're going to get to know each other very well by the end. But for the time being, I'm going to have to split you up into groups. So are there any questions before we start? Yes? No. I'm afraid we don't have any restrooms here. If you'd read your Bible, you would have seen that it is damnation without relief. So if you didn't go before you came, I'm afraid you're not going to enjoy yourself very much. But then, I believe that's the idea. Okay, can you all hear me? Can you hear me up at the rack? Good. Let's get started then. Murderers over there, thank you. Looters and pillagers there. Thieves, if you could join them. And, bank managers, you're in the same group. Thank you very much. Okay, adulterers, if you could just take a step forward, please. My God, there are a lot of you. If you could just form a line in front of that small silver guillotine over there. Thank you very much. Okay, Americans, are you here? Yes, well, I'm very sorry about this, but it seems that God had some kind of fracas with your founding fathers and damned the entire race in perpetuity. He does send special condolences to the Mormons, who he knows put in a lot of work. Okay, atheists, over there, please. You must be feeling particularly silly this evening. And Christians! Oh yes, Christians! I'm sorry, but the Jews were right! Right, Moonies, maniacs, male models, masseurs, motorcyclists, and multi-level marketers. If you could just take a pew up at the back, next to the meditators. Thank you. Right, anyone who saw Monty Python's Life of Brian, over there. I'm very sorry, but it seems he can't take a joke after all. Now, I've been on the horn to the pearly gates, and we're trying to arrange an exchange program by which some of you will be going up there for a couple of decades, and we'll be entertaining some angels, cherubim, etc. down here. Now, I need hardly tell you that up there you will be expected to behave in an exemplary manner. So I hope you'll do exactly the opposite. I hope you'll superglue their wings together and use their halos for frisbee practice. Yes. Well, I have to go now and attend a screaming. So I'm going to ask Beelzebub here to show you the ropes, the chains, the electrodes, etc. And I'll leave you with a favorite joke of mine, apt to the circumstances, I think. It goes something like this. Knock, knock. Who's there? Death! Death who?
Friends, Ralph Spawsport of Ralph Spawsport Motors, the world's largest new used and used whirlwind dealership, Ralph Spawsport Motors here in the city of Emphysema. Let's just take a look at the extras on these fabulous cars. Wire wheel spoke fenders, two-way see-through star-studded mudguard, sponge-coated animal steering column, chrome fender dents, and factory air-conditioned air from our fully factory-equipped air-conditioned factory. It's a beautiful car, friends, with doors to match. Purchase black for you as this automobile was stolen, but free from the complete price, only $295, $100 in easy money payments of the week, twice a weekend, never on Sundays, at Ralph Spawsport Motors, back on the freeway, which is already in progress.
Has he shown up yet? I bet he hasn't. Oh, he has, huh? Well, look, will you tell him that he's 6 minutes late by my watch, and my watch is 5 minutes fast. Well, I don't know what that comes out to. Have him work it out. Look, Louise, will you just show him in, please? Oh, jeez. I don't believe these people. They show up and they don't show up, and they show up and they don't show up, and they show up and they don't.
Excuse me, Mr. Hickenlooper?
Yes, I'm Walter.
Yeah, how you doing? I'm Danny Drollinger, Conquest Concerts. We do all the big rock and roll shows in the area. We've done business with you before. And I came down here personally today because I want a huge full-page ad. We're doing a very, very big rock show out at the Big O.
The Big O, what's that? Winsel's Donuts?
What's the problem, sir? Are you new to the area?
No.
Well, everyone knows there's the Big A, the Big O, the Big I. The Big A's Anaheim Stadium.
That I know.
Okay, the Big O's Ontario Motor Speedway.
Oh, Ontario Motor Speedway, yes. Well, what's the Big I?
Huh, that's me.
Oh.
You might want to write that down.
Oh, okay. Now,
Well, you might want to write it down because I'm going to be around here for a while. You might want to know that. Could come in handy.
All right, Ontario Motor Speedway.
Right. Okay, very, very different kind of rock and roll
Yes.
show. No smoke bombs, no lasers, and most important, no opening acts. Just 3 headline supergroups. Boom, 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 like that.
boom.
See?
Yes, I
so
see.
I want them to have equal billing, equal weight.
All right, well, the easiest way to do that is why don't we just list them in the order that they appear, 1, 2, and 3.
Great idea. I like the way you work. Maybe we can do some more business in the future.
Certainly hope so. Well, why don't we just go ahead and let's start with the first act, shall we?
Great.
Okay, who's on first?
Mr. Hickenlooper, if my secretary's already given you the information, there's no point in my being here. I could be out booking Sting in Spokane. So if you've already got everything, I'm out of here.
No, wait a minute. I just said who's on first.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I like that name. It's so affirmative, so positive. That's
No,
right.
don't write that's right. That's wrong.
Oh, that's wrong. Gee, well, it's a bit more negative, but what with these times and all, I can understand that. That's wrong.
Mr. Hickenlooper, it's not that's right. It's not that's wrong.
Well, then who's on first?
Who's on first?
Who is on first?
Who is on first?
Who? Who's on first?
That's right.
That's right. I've got it right down here.
Look, Mr. Hickenlooper, you get on the Pomona Freeway, you drive out to Ontario Motor Speedway, you get out, you give the man a ticket, you sit down in your seat, the guy on stage comes out and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present..." Who?
Who?
That's right.
That's right. It's a perfect as far as I'm concerned. What? You're upset.
You can say I'm upset, yes.
All right. Okay. We're having a communication problem here. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Let's just get this straightened out before my Quaalude kicks in,
All
all right?
I'm sorry. All right. Look. You know, why don't we just go ahead to the second act? I don't know why I didn't suggest that in the first place. All right. Okay. Who's on second?
Who's on first?
Oh,
I've been here 10 minutes talking to you. Why don't you listen to me? What's going on here?
Could you please tell me the name of the second act?
Guess who?
Oh, you know, I'm not really familiar with the genre here.
I don't have any genre, Mr. Hickenlooper. It's just 3 rock and roll acts. Guess who?
The Dingling Sisters.
They're not even sisters, Mr. Hickenlooper. Guess who?
Bo Donalds and the Haywoods.
Oh, Donald's and the Haywoods. Look, I am not going to know Busch Garden, pal. This is Conquest Concerts.
Just
Nothing
my
but
second
class. Guess who?
I can't guess who.
You don't have to guess who.
Then I won't guess who.
So don't guess who.
All right.
All right. I will tell you something frankly, sir.
What?
I did not have this much trouble with the Free Press.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll tell you something, frankly, sir. I didn't have this much trouble with the Music Center, and they put on Rigoletto one year.
That's 4 acts.
Not the year they did it. All right, look. Let's just move on to the third act, shall we?
Fine.
Who? What? Can you please tell me the name of the third act?
Yes.
Fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. Let me see a proof of the ad on Wednesday. We'll take care of all the paperwork.
No, wait a minute. I just asked you to tell me the name of the third act.
Well, I told you the name of the third act. Do you want me to tell you again?
Yes.
That's right.
That's right, it's on first.
Who's on first? Guess who's on second in the third act?
Yes, that's right.
What's your problem?
I've been writing for 11 minutes, and I got nothing on the paper. That's my problem. You take the paper, you take the pen, and you write down the name of the acts.
Are you crazy? If I could write, I wouldn't have had to steal this bitch.
bland, cart horse, dint, Ellsworth beast major, Ellsworth beast minor, Fiat, German, hemoglobin, Jones M, Jones N, Khomeini, loud hailer, muttock, nibble, Nancy boy Potter, Oreo, plectrum, sediment, soda, tap, tap, under manager, wicket, Williams wicket, Williams Wycherley, Wycherley Williams, Wycherley wicket, and Wycherley Williams Wocket. Zob. Absence. Right, your essays. Discuss the contention that Cleopatra had the body of a roll-top desk and the mind of a duck. Oxford and Cambridge Exam Board, 1986. Don't fidget, Bland. The answer? Yes. Jones M, Oreo, sediment, and hemoglobin. See me afterwards. Most of you, of course, didn't write nearly enough. Didn't. Your answer was unreadable. Put it away, plectrum. If I see it again, this period, plectrum, I shall have to tweak you. Do you have an attorney, plectrum? You're lying, boy, so I shall tweak you anyway. See me afterwards to be tweaked. Yes, isn't life tragic? Don't sulk, boy. Has matron seen those boils, you horrid little twerp? Bland, German, Nancy Boy Potter under manager, cheating. German writes, I do not know the answer to this question. Under manager writes, neither do I. Do you do it deliberately, under manager? You're a moron, under manager, what are you? A carbuncle on the backside of humanity. Don't snigger, Babcock, it's not funny. Antony and Cleopatra is not a funny play. If Shakespeare had meant it to be funny, he would have put a joke into it. There is no joke in Antony and Cleopatra. You'd know that if you read it, wouldn't you, Babcock? What Shakespearean play does have a joke in it? Anybody? The Comedy of Errors, for God's sake. The Comedy of Errors has the joke in it of two people looking like one another twice. It's not that funny, German. And the other Shakespearean joke is, nibble, netball! Leave Oreo alone. Right, for the rest of this period, you will write about Dostoevsky. Under manager, just try and write Dostoevsky. Either way up, boy, I'm not bothered. Usual rules, no conferring, no eating, no cheating, no looking out the windows, no slang, no slide rules. Use ink only, via a nib if possible. You may use dividers, but not on each other. Khomeini, you're in charge.
actually, Bobby, we've met before at the Roxy in '81, remember?
81?
Yeah.
Was I born yet? Derek, you are looking good.
Oh, yes, isn't he looking great? I think now that he and Betty Ford are going steady, he's ready to go back to work.
It's good to hear you say that because, you know, this is a critical album for you,
Oh,
Derek.
don't we know it?
We really want you to score with this one.
Well, I am really sorry about Dark Impulse. I don't know what happened there.
Well, we here at Stacker Records are gonna share the blame on that one. Somebody dropped the ball and heads rolled after that, you better believe me. But we're ready to make this next album a hit.
I was hoping you'd say that, because I really want a bloody score.
Now, Paul was telling me you have a demo tape of these great new tunes.
Well, actually, Derek was informing me on the way over here. He hasn't actually committed them to tape yet. The creative process still needs a little fine
Derek,
tuning.
your deal calls for a demo, and we were counting on hearing that.
I know that, but what I thought I would do is come down here and play some of the tracks for you here, now, live.
Huh?
Great! That's
All right.
so exciting!
Okay,
That's piano! Don't keep us in suspense!
Don't get him, Derek.
This is great. Okay, well, these are all still, works in progress, but, great, okay, this first one is called, it's called The Lady I Know. There's a lady I know. I didn't know her. She been a lady. I didn't know. And my nanny, she went downtown. She bought some broccoli. She brought it home. She's chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. She's chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. She's chopping broccoli. She's chopping.
Yeah, Derek, baby, you still got it. Yeah. That's the stuff.
All right. This next one is called New Beginnings. Well, that's what I've got now, And I'm
You're back into the vegetable thing,
Yes.
which is
Right.
so,
Organic.
yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
We'll be in touch.
All right.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I'll call you.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, Derek, I'll buy you a carrot juice. Look, try not to snort it this time, all right?
They gave me a straw. Bloody hell was I
Little rat rotten hut. Out upon term der worsted ladle go, who lift a widow murder in her cordage on her itch of her lodged up forest. This ladle go worst in her orbit, warming a putty little rat cluck with a rat hut. For disgracing pimple colder little rat rotten hut. When moaning, little rat rotten hut's murder colder and sit. Little rat rotten hut, grammar seeking bet. Here see little basking when some murder and sugar goggles. ladle basking, Tudor cordage of her growing murder. Shake her like, don't stop her laundry road, yonder nor sorghum stitches, stop her torque wet strainers. Okay, murder, reprisal ladle gull, and started off. On her road Tudor cordage of her growing murder, the ladle rat rotten hut and mitten anonymous wolf. Wail, 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 said this wicked wolf. Where's our putty ladle gold goring wizard ladle basking? Armor goring Tudor cordage of mine groin murder, who lifts on her other side of her floors. Grammar seeking bats, armor ticking her some murder sugar cockles. Oh ho, have her blessing woke. Reprisal disc ratchet wolf, butter top tea shelf. Oil tickle shirt court Tudor cordage of the groin murder. Oil ketchup with her letter, and dead old boar. Soda wicked wolf tickled shirt court Tudor cordage of her groin murder. When he got dairy picking at her widow and sword or poor oil warming was lying in her bed. In her flesh, he lipped at her widow and garbled her out. In her ladle whirl, the ladle rat rotten hut raft at her cordage and rank her dough bill. Come ink, sweat hard, reprisal disco ratchet wolf disgracing his verse. Oh, grammar, said ladle rat rotten hut. Water bag ice you have. A nervous sausage bag ice. Buttered look at you with dare. Said this ratchet wolf with her wicked small. Oh, grammar, said a ladle go. Water bag noise. A nervous sausage anonymous prognosis. Buttered small you with doling. Said this wicked wolf, and its mouse was waddling. Oh, grammar, said ladle rat rotten hut. Water bag mouse, a nervous sausage bag mouse. Days worry unfortunate gulls lest warts. Oil off her son and throng off her carvers and sprinkling on her bed. This curl and bloat Thursday wolf ceased. Poor little rat rotten hut and garbled her out. Mural! Yonder nor sorghum stenches shut ladle gull stopper torque wet strainers.
Hello, miss. What do you mean, miss? I'm sorry, I have a cold. I wish to make a complaint. Sorry, girls, we're closed for lunch. Never mind that, my lad. I wish to complain about this parrot what I purchased not half an hour ago from this very boutique. Oh yeah, the Norwegian blue. What's wrong with it? I'll tell you what's wrong with it, my lad. It's dead. That's what's wrong with it. No, it's resting. Look, matey. I know a dead parrot when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now. No, it's not. It's resting. Remarkable bird, the Norwegian blue. Beautiful plumage. But plumage don't enter into it. He's stone dead. No, he's resting. All right, if he's resting, I'll wake him up then. Hello, Mr. Bully Parrot. I've got a nice fresh banana for you. There he moved. No, he didn't. You hit the cage. I never. You did. I never did. Hello, Polly. Wakey, wakey. Your 9 o'clock alarm call. Now that is what I call a dead parrot. No, it's stunned. Stunned? Yeah, he stunned him just as he was waking up. The Norwegian blue stuns easily, mate. No, don't play the slippery eel with me. That bird is definitely deceased. And when I bought it not half an hour ago, you assured me that its total lack of movement was due to it being shagged out and tired after a prolonged squawk. Well, it's probably pining for the field. Pining? For the field? What kind of talk is that? flat in his back the moment I got him home.
Well, the Norwegian blooper first keeping on his back. Remarkable bird, Major. Beautiful plumage.
Now look here, Tosh. I took the liberty of examining this bird when I got it home, and I found the only reason that it had been sitting on its perch in the first place was that it had been nailed there.
Well, of course it was nailed there. If I'd nailed him there, it would have muzzled up those bars, ripped her apart with its little beak. And vom!
Vom?
Vom!
Make this bird wouldn't vom if you put 4 million volts through it. It's bleeding demise.
No, he's pining.
Not pining. He's passed on. This parrot is no more. He's ceased to be. He's expired and gone to meet his maker. He's a skip. Bereft of life, he rests in peace. If you hadn't nailed him to his perch, you'd be pushing up the daisies. He's off the twig. He's curled up his tootsies. He's shuffled off this mortal coil. He's run down the curtain and joined the choir invisible. He's snuffed it. Vis-a-vis the metabolic processes, this parrot has had his lot, and all statements to the effect that this parrot is still a going concern are from now on inoperative. This is an ex-parrot.
Well, I better replace it then, mate, but we're all out of parrots.
Oh, I see, I get the picture, I get it.
I got a slug.
Does it talk?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take that then.
It was April the 41st, being a quadruple leap year, and I was driving in downtown Atlantis. My Barracuda was in the shop, so I was in a little Stingray, and it was overheating. So I pulled into a Shell station. They said I'd ruptured a seal. I said, look, just fix the car and mind your own business. While they were doing that, I walked over to a place I know called the Oyster Bar. A real dive, but I knew the owner. He used to play for the Dolphins. I said, hi, Gil! You have to yell, he's hard of hearing. Gil was also down on his luck. Fact is, he was barely keeping his head below water. I bellied up to the sandbar, and he poured me the usual. Rusty snail, hold the grunion, shaken not stirred, with a peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich on the side, heavy on the mako. I slipped him a fin, on purpose. Hey, I was feeling good. I even dropped a sand dollar in the box for Jerry squids. But a halibut. The place was crowded. I mean, we were packed in like sardines. They were all there to listen to the big band sounds of Tommy Dorsal. What soul! Tommy was rocking the place with a very popular little tune on, Sam Enchanted Evening. And the stage was surrounded with screaming groupers, probably there to see the bass player. Now one of them was this cute little yellowtail. She was giving me the eye, so I figured this was my chance for a little fun. But she said things I couldn't fathom. She was too deep. Seemed to be under a lot of pressure. Boy, could she drink. She drank like a... She drank a lot. I said, what's your sign? She said, aquarium. I said, great, let's get tanked. So I invited her up to my place for a little midnight bait. I said, come on, baby, it'll only take a few minnows. But she threw me that same old line. Not tonight, I got a haddock. And she wasn't kidding either, because in walked the biggest, meanest looking haddock I'd ever seen come down the pike. He was covered with muscles. He walked over to me and said, listen, shrimp, don't you come trawling around here. What a crab. The guy was steamed. I could see the anchor in his eyes. I turned to him and said, abalone, you're just being shellfish. Well, I knew there was going to be trouble, and so did Gil, because he was already on the phone to the carps. The haddock hits me with a sucker punch, but I catch him with a left hook. He eels over. It was a fluke, but there he was, flat as a mackerel, kelpless. I said, forget about the carps, Gil. This guy's going to need a sturgeon. Well, the little yellowtail was mighty impressed with the way I'd landed her boyfriend. She came over to me and said, say, big boy, you're really a game fish. What's your name? I said, Marlin. I bought her a bouquet of flounders, and from then on, we had a whale of a time.
besides your washing powder?
String.
String, washing powder, what's the difference? We can sell anything.
Good. Why, this large quantity of string which I inherited. 123,000 miles of it, to be exact. And I thought if I advertised...
Yes, yes, of course, a national campaign. Useful stuff, string, no trouble there.
But there's a snag, you see. Due to bad planning, the 123,000 miles was cut up into 3-inch pieces. So I'm afraid it's not very useful.
Well, that's our selling point. Simpson's individual stringettes.
What?
The now string, ray cut, easy to handle Simpson's individual Empress stringettes. Just the right length.
For what?
A million household uses.
Such as?
Well, tying up very small parcels, attaching those to pigeons' legs, destroying household pests.
Destroying household pests? How?
Well, if they're bigger than a mouse, you can strangle them with it, and if they're smaller, then you flog them to death with it.
But surely you just
Destroy 99% of known household pests with pre-sliced rust-proof, easy to handle, low-calorie Simpson's individual Emperor stringettes free from artificial colorings, as used in hospitals.
Hospitals?
Have you ever been in a hospital where they didn't have string?
No, but it's only string.
Only string! It's everything! It's waterproof!
No, it isn't.
All right then, it's water resistant.
It isn't.
All right then, it's water absorbent. It's super absorbent string. Absorb your water today with Simpson's individual water absorbatex stringettes. Away with floods.
You just said it was waterproof.
Away with the dull drudgery and work away tidal waves. Use Simpson's individual flood preventers.
You're mad.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Sex, sex, sex. We must get sex into it. I see a television commercial. There's this new woman in a bath holding a bit of your string. That's right, but we need a doctor. Gotta have a medical opinion. There's a new woman in a bath with a doctor. No, it's too sexy. Put an archbishop there watching you. That will take the curse of it. Now we need children and animals. There's 2 kids admiring the string, and a dog admiring the archbishop, who is blessing the string. International flavors make the archbishop Greek Orthodox. What about Archbishop Mercurius? No, he's dead. Never mind, we get his brother. It'll be cheaper.
Is this the right room for where I can have an argument?
Have you been here before, sir?
No, I haven't. This is my first time.
Well, do you want one argument, or were you thinking of taking the course?
Oh, well, what is the cost?
Well, it's £1 for a 5-minute argument, but only £8 for a course of 10.
Well, perhaps I'd best start with just the one and then see how it goes.
Fine, I'll see who's free. Mr. Dubakey's free. He's a little conciliatory. Yes, try Mr. Bernard, room 12.
12? Thank you.
What do you want?
Well, they told me...
Don't give me that, you snotty-faced heap of parrot droppings.
What?
Shut your festering gob, you twit. Your type really makes me puke. You fatuous, toffee-nosed, malodorous pervert.
Wait, I came in here for an argument.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is abuse.
Oh! That explains it.
I'm sorry, you want room 12A, just along the corridor.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, not at all.
Thank you.
Not at all. Stupid git.
Hello. Is this the right room for an argument?
I've told you once.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
When?
Just now.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Didn't.
I did.
Didn't.
I'm telling you, I did.
You did not.
Yes, I did. Oh, so sorry. Is this the 5-minute argument or just the full half hour?
Oh, just the 5 minutes.
Thank you. Anyway, I did.
You most certainly did not.
Look, let's get this thing quite clear. I most definitely told you.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Didn't.
Did.
Look, this isn't even an argument.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. It's just contradiction.
No, it isn't.
It is.
It is not.
You just contradicted me.
I did not.
You did.
No.
You did just then.
Nonsense.
Oh, this is futile.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. I came in here for a good argument.
No, you didn't. You came in here for an argument.
Well, an argument isn't just contradiction.
Can be.
No, it can't. An argument's a connected series of statements intended to establish a definite proposition.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's not just contradiction.
Look, if I argue with you, I must take up a contrary position.
It's not just saying no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. An argument's an intellectual process. Contradiction's just the automatic gainsaying of any statement the other person makes.
No, it isn't.
It is!
Not at all.
Look! What?
Thank you.
What?
That's it. Good morning.
I was just getting interested.
I'm sorry, the 5 minutes are up.
That was never 5 minutes.
I'm afraid it was.
It wasn't.
I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to argue anymore.
What?
If you want me to go on arguing, you'll have to pay for another 5 minutes.
That was never 5 minutes just now. Oh, come on. Look, this is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to argue unless you've paid.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well,
Well, what?
that was never 5 minutes just now.
I told you I'm not allowed to argue unless you've paid.
I just paid.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You did not.
I did. Look, I don't want to argue about that.
Well, you didn't pay.
If I didn't pay, then why are you arguing? Oh, there, I got you.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. If you're arguing, I must have paid.
Not necessarily. I could be arguing in my spare time.
I've had enough of this.
No, you haven't.
Oh, shit. I want to complain.
You want to complain? Look at these shoes. I've only had them 3 weeks, and here's the one right
No.
here. If you complain, nothing happens. You might as well not bother. I'm way back here. It's a beautiful fine day, and I'm sick and tired of this office.
I want to complain. No. Put your head like this. Then go, wow. Try it again. No. Whoa. Better, but wow. Here, put your hand here. No. Yeah. Wow. Good, that's it. Stop hitting me. What? Stop hitting me. What did you come in here for then? I came in here to complain. Oh, that's next door. It's been neat on the head lessons in here. This is a stupid concept. Morning. Hi, good morning, sir, and welcome to the National Cheese Emporium.
Thank you, my good man.
What can I do for you today, sir?
Well, I was sitting in the public library in Thurman Street, skimming through Roe Perry's by Hugh Walpole, when I suddenly came over all peckish.
Peckish, sir.
Esurient.
What?
You know, hungry like.
Ah, hungry.
Yes. So I thought a little fermented curd would do the trick. So I curtailed my Walpoling activities, sallied forth, and infiltrated your place of purveyance in order to negotiate the vending of some cheesy comestibles.
Come again?
I want to buy some cheese.
Oh, I thought you were complaining about the ukulele player.
Oh, heaven forbid! I am one that delights in all manifestations of the terpsichorean muse.
You are?
I like a good tune.
Oh, so you can go on playing, can
Oh,
he?
certainly, certainly. Now some cheese, please, my good man.
Certainly, sir. What would you like?
How about a little red Leicester?
I'm afraid we're fresh out of Red Leicester, sir.
No matter. How are you on Tilsit?
We never have that at the end of the week. We get it fresh Monday morning.
Tish, stout yeoman. 4 ounces of Caerphilly, please.
It's been ordered for 2 weeks. We're expecting it this morning.
It's not my lucky day, is it? Belpaese.
Sorry, sir.
Red Windsor.
Normally, yes, sir. Today the van broke down.
Stilton.
Sorry.
Emmental.
Not a
Gruyere.
scratch. Sorry.
Norwegian Jarlsberg, by any chance?
No.
Liftar.
Just sold out.
Lancashire.
Sorry.
Danish Blue.
Not a scratch.
White Stilton.
No.
Cheshire.
No.
Double Gloucester.
No.
Dorset Blue Vinny.
No.
Roquefort.
Sorry.
Saint-Levesque, Saint-Paulin, Savoyard, Port-Salut, Brest-Bleu, Bossin, Camembert.
We have Camembert, sir.
Excellent.
Yes, sir. Yes, it's a bit runny.
Oh, I like it.
Well, it's very runny, actually, sir.
Oh, no matter. Fetch hither le fromage de la belle France. Mou.
I think it's a bit runnier than what you like.
I don't care how runny it is. Hand it over with all speed. What now?
The cat's eaten it.
Has it?
She, sir, she.
Gouda?
Sorry.
Edam?
No.
Caithness?
No.
Japanese sage derby.
At the moment.
You do have some cheese, don't you?
Of course, sir. It's a cheese show. We've got all...
Oh, no, don't tell me. I'm keen to guess.
Very well.
Wensleydale.
Yes!
I'll have some of that.
Oh, I thought we were talking to me, sir. Mr. Wensdale. That's my name.
Greek feta.
Not as such.
Dolciolati.
No.
Gorgonzola.
No.
Mozzarella.
No.
Danish bimbo.
Just sold out.
Cornish yard.
No.
Czech sheep's milk.
No.
Venezuelan beaver cheese.
Not today, sir.
How about cheddar?
Well, we don't get much call for it round
Not
here,
much
sir.
call for it. It's the single most popular cheese in the entire world.
Not round here, sir.
But what is the most popular cheese around here?
Ilchester.
Is it?
Yes, sir. It's staggeringly popular in this manner.
Is it?
It's our #1 bestseller.
Ilchester, eh?
Right, sir.
Have you got any? He said, expecting the answer no.
I'll have a look. No.
It's not much of a cheese shop, is it?
Finest in the area, sir.
Well, explain the logic underlying that conclusion, please.
So clean.
It's certainly uncontaminated by cheese.
Well, you haven't asked me about the Limburger yet, sir.
Is it worth it?
What? Stop that blasted ukulele playing! Sorry, sir.
Have you got any Limburger?
No.
It figures. An act of purest optimism to have posed the question in the first place. Tell me,
Yes, sir.
have you in fact got any cheese here at all?
Yes, sir.
Really?
No, not really, sir.
You haven't?
No, not a scrap. I was deliberately wasting your time, sir.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to shoot you.
Righto, sir.
What a senseless waste of human life.
Yes, you all recognize the saloon song from The Floating Prince by Stein. Now here's the lilting revenge duet from Il Vino Confuso.
Dum 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 mare porco do. Hey, oh, il morte, oh.
Isn't that beautiful? It's by a great Italian composer. Yes, he's dead now, but lives on in stereo hi-fi on this beautiful album of 40 great unclaimed melodies. Yes, sirree, friends, if you were to go into a record store and ask for them, they would think you were crazy. Hello, I'm Don G. Ovani, and I'm proud to represent the Musical Heritage Surplus Club of Hong Kong. Wouldn't you like to raise the level of your home? Gather the family closer together around the stereo hi-fi, listening to such immoral tunes as Bidet's The Fountain and the Duke's Duet from Il Schizofreno. Yes, sirree, friends, and if you act in time, we'll include at absolutely no cost to anyone this collection of 40 familiar sound effects. Who can forget? And how about? And, well, friends, they're all yours. Yes, sirree, friends, and if you act in time, we'll include this 3-record box bonanza of timeless big band hymns. Titles like Inner Persian Melon, My Spanish Suitcase, Waltz for 3 People, The Happy Plunderer, and the Hawaiian Hallucination Song. A cultural landslide to fill your home entertainment center. Now, right to this address.
Right, Chinese Surplus Music, P.O. Box 948, Hollywood, California.
Hello and welcome to his 11th novel and the 5th of the very popular Wessex novels. And here he comes now. Here comes Hardy walking out toward his desk. He looks confident, he looks relaxed, very much the man in form today as he acknowledges this very good-natured bank holiday crowd. And the crowd goes quiet now as Hardy settles himself down at the desk, back straight, shoulders relaxed, pen held lightly but firmly in the right hand. He dips the pen in the ink. And he's off! And it's the first word! But it's not a word! Oh no, it's a doodle! Oh no, it's a piece of meaningless scribble way up at the top of the left-hand margin. And he signed his name underneath it! Oh dear, what a disappointing start. But he's up again, and here he goes, the first word of Thomas Hardy's new novel at 10:35 on this very lovely morning. It's 3 letters, it's a definite article, and it's the Divis!
Well, of course, he's running true to form. No surprises there. He started 5 of his 11 novels with a definite article, been 2 acts, 1 on, 4 books, and a Dolores, though that, of course, is never published.
I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Dennis, but he's crossed it out! Thomas Hardy here on the first day of his new novel has crossed out the only word he's written, and he's gazing off into space. Oh dear, he signed his name again.
Yes, looks like it's testing the D'Urbervilles all over again.
Oh no, but he's down again, Dennis, and he's right again. He's written the again. He's crossed it out, and he's written a. And there's a second word coming out straight away, and it's sat. A sat. It doesn't make sense. A sat. A Saturday. It's a Saturday, and the crowd are loving it. They're really enjoying this novel. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's a complicated beginning. A Saturday afternoon in November. November spelled wrong. He's left out the second E, but he's not going back. It looks as though he's going for the sentence, and it's the first verb of this new novel, and it was, and the crowd are going wild. Oh my God, what a writer! It's a Saturday afternoon in November was, and another word here, a pro. Is it approval? No, it's approaching. It's approaching. A Saturday afternoon in November was approaching, and he's done the definite article the again, and he's writing fluently, easily, with flowing strokes of the pen as he comes up to the middle of his first sentence. And with the prospects of a good day's writing ahead, back to the studio.
Pray silence for the father of the bride.
Ladies, gentlemen, and friends of my daughter. There comes a time in every wedding reception when the man who pays for the thing gets to say a word or 2 of his own. And I would like to take this opportunity, sozzled as I may be, to say a word or 2 about Martin. As far as I am concerned, my daughter could not have chosen a more charming, delightful, responsible, wealthy, let's not deny it, and good-looking young man as Martin for her husband. And I therefore ask the question, why in thunder did she marry Gerald? If I may use a gardening simile here, if the rest of his family may be compared to a compost heap, and I think they can, he is the biggest weed growing out of it. I wouldn't trust him to sit the right way round on a toilet seat. Gerald is the kind of man people emigrate to Australia to avoid. I think I'd be more inspired first thing in the morning by the sight of a fresh cow pie. Unless he's wearing a tie, it is hard to tell if he is facing you or walking away. When I first saw Gerald, I said to my wife, either that man is suffering from a terminal tropical disease, or the new vacuum cleaners arrived. As to the rest of his family, They are the ugliest assortment of tedious mutants I have ever seen gathered in one room. I spurn you as I would spurn a rabid dog. I would therefore like to propose a toast to the caterers.
Pardon me, I'm Dr. Jameson. Is this Dr. Freelick's residence? Why, good evening, Jamie. Tell me, what brings you here to Ivy Castle on a night like this? Well, as you can see, I'm soaked to the skin. My car stalled. Yes, I know. Don't worry about your car. You're at home with me. Oh, Krakow, fetch the young doctor some hot tea and warm clothing. I meant to ask you about that poor devil. Don't call him that. He doesn't like you either. Do you remember those days, Jamie, when we studied at the University of Munich, and the students there called me crazy because of my fantastic experiments? You don't think I'm crazy, do you, Jamie? Oh, no, certainly not. Always thought you were a little unusual. That woman, she looks like she's dead. She is. That's my wife, the princess. Been dead for over 50 years. Come in, my child. She doesn't look well this evening at all. Overly tired, perhaps. You might even say dead on her feet. Krakow, return the princess to her room immediately. I want you to see my new laboratory, Jamie. What I've been working on. Krakow, open the door. Observe the laboratory. I want you to look under that sheet and see my project. I will. Yeah. I hope I didn't see what I saw. A little man, 6 inches long. His head, hands, feet, those tiny... He speaks. How many of these little men do you have, Doctor? Over 18,000. I keep them over here in this filing cabinet. Tomorrow I'm going to release them to the world. I've changed my mind. I'm going to release them tonight. Those little men, where are they going? What are they looking for? They're looking for little women, you fool.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day again.
Good day.
Did you know you've got 4 miles of tubing inside your stomach?
I beg your pardon.
I said, did you know you've got 4 miles of tubing inside your stomach?
No, I didn't know that. No.
It's a good thing I'm here then, isn't it? Aren't you interested in your intestines?
Not particularly.
Well, you should be, because if you didn't have your intestines, you wouldn't be able to digest. And then you'd look a bit of a fool. You'd look a fool without your intestines. Would you like to see a diagram of your intestines? You see how far the food has to travel? 4 miles at 1 mile an hour. That my intestines were shorter. Don't you wish your intestines were shorter?
Let's just forget about my intestines, shall we?
All right, on your head be it. I'll tell you an interesting fact. It's about the whale. The whale is not really a fish. It's an insect, and it lives on bananas.
The whale's really an insect? I never heard such rubbish.
I know. That was a joke. I made it up. It isn't a fact. It was a joke. But I'll tell you a very interesting fact. It's about the grasshopper. Now, the interesting fact about the grasshopper is its disproportionate leaping ability due to its powerful hind legs. Hop, 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 it goes all over arable land. That is land, what is actually tilled by Arabs. And the interesting fact about your Arab is that he can live for a whole year on 1 grain of rice. Now imagine that. A dirty great Arab living for a whole year on 1 tiny grain of rice. It's incredible.
A whole year on 1 grain of rice?
No, it's the mosquito that can live for a whole year on 1 grain of rice. You wouldn't get an Arab living for a whole year on 1 grain of rice, for goodness sake. He needs 4 square meals a day. No, I get confused between those two because they're next to each other in the dictionary.
What are?
Mosquitoes and mosques. But I'll tell you an interesting fact about the grasshopper. Would you like to know another interesting fact about the grasshopper?
No.
If the giraffe could leap pound for pound as high as the grasshopper, they'd avoid a lot of trouble.
Shall I tell you something? You're one of the most uninteresting, boring, tedious, monotonous, flatulent, flat-headed, cloth-eared, swivel-eyed, fibrillating little gits there really lies on.
Is that a fact? How very interesting.
Open wide, please. Looks all right to me. How does it feel?
Feels all right.
Have you had any trouble?
No, no trouble. It seems to have gone along very well.
Have you tried chewing on that side?
No, I haven't eaten it all. May I take my hat off?
Yes, please.
You.
You know, you might try chewing on that side occasionally, not all the time, of course. Just once or twice to see if it will stay in. I think it's ready.
I think I will chew when I leave here. I think I'll go somewhere and just chew and chew and chew. I wanted to chew. God knows I wanted to chew, but don't you see? I didn't dare.
Yes, I think I understand.
I thought, what if it would come out? Would be naked, open.
You know what's happening, don't you?
Yes, I think I do.
I never meant for it to happen.
No, nor did I.
You know, when you first came into my office and said those few sad words about the tiny tooth at the back of your mouth that was hurting you, I think I felt something for that tooth even then that I wasn't meant to feel.
Do you know, when I first came into your office and saw you standing there so stern in your blue smock, I thought, he'll loathe me for having a cavity.
No, it didn't.
It would disgust him, I thought.
No, it didn't, Reber, and not just that it was a cavity because dentists understand these things, but because it was your cavity. And I think I loved it even then. There, I've said it. I do love you. Let's not talk about it for just a moment.
Do you know, when you looked down in my mouth and said, it's rotten, I thought, nothing can happen now. But when you looked at me, you didn't look at me as if I were a woman with a rotten tooth. You looked at me as if I were me. And for the first time, I knew who I was. Me.
Oh, Reber. When I looked into that mouth that I do love now, when I first looked down into that mouth and saw your English clear through, I think I knew even then that something I didn't mean to happen was going to happen.
Please don't take off. I'm going to put my hat on
No,
now.
there's no need to go. I have something to tell you, Reber. I haven't told you before now, because there was no use. It seemed like there was no sense upsetting you, but now I have to tell you. I'm going away.
Away?
Yes. I've taken a job as a dentist in a leper colony. I've think it's best.
I see.
They offered me the job several times, but I thought, no, I don't think I want to live with a lot of lepers. But now this has happened, I think I've got to go.
I think it's the right choice. I think there are good lepers and bad lepers. I don't think you can lump them together. I'm so glad you told me, because when I found out what was happening, when I saw that Morris knew, he knows, you know, he does know.
Morris knows?
He's always known, I think.
Oh, I didn't want Morris to know.
No.
Because I do like Morris so very much.
Oh, he likes you too. He likes you so much more than me, I think. Sometimes he chuckles when he talks about you. I wanted us so very much to be happy, all three of us together, but it can't be, can it?
I don't want to do this to Morris. I don't think it's right.
I'm going away, Adolf.
You too?
I'm going to Saudi Arabia to become a dental assistant. I've never been a dental assistant.
Reba, you know nothing about teeth.
I know, but I think I can learn, don't you see? I think if I can teach one Saudi Arabian the rules of dental hygiene as I have learned
Oh,
them.
Reba, if it were possible, if I thought it could be that I have taught you something about teeth that you can pass on to Arabians.
Oh, Adolf, I know more now about oral prophylactics than I've ever known about anything.
Oh, Reba, then it hasn't been wasted.
No.
All that time in the rowboat talking about upper and lower and back and front.
No, I heard every word. Do you know, I always thought of myself as a sort of grey, stodgy kind of woman. A sort of English Oxford sort of woman. But inside, you know, I'm not that sort of woman.
No, I know you're not.
I'm a different kind of woman.
Oh, Reba.
I'm not just an English woman.
Oh, Reba, I know now I'm going to make those lepers very happy. Because, do you see, I'll be a happy dentist.
Oh, Adolf, I hope you make those lepers just as happy as you've made this dental assistant. I'm sorry. I'm crying, aren't I?
Oh, that's all right, Reba. I think every Englishman must cry at least once, or twice. Goodbye, Reba.
Goodbye, Adolf.
You know, I never really wanted to be a dentist. I wanted to do something a little different. Something more manly. Something where I could use my muscles, my training. Something where I could be in all weathers. Something where I could work outdoors. I wanted to be a lumberjack, leaping from tree to tree as we float down the minor rivers of British Columbia. The oak, the larch, the pine, the mighty redwood, the sycamore, with my best girl at by my side. And we could sing, sing, sing. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack.
I can't beat a good glass of Chasserie de Chasserie, eh, Josiah?
You're right there, Obadiah.
Who would have thought 40 years ago that we'd be sitting here drinking Chateau de Chasserie?
In them days, we were glad for the price of a cup of tea.
A cup of cold tea without milk
Oh, sugar.
Or tea.
and a cracked cup and all.
We never had a cup. We had to drink out of a rolled up newspaper.
Huh, best we could do was suck on a piece of damp cloth.
But you know, we were happy in those days, even though we were poor.
Because we were poor. My old dad used to say, money doesn't buy happiness.
Aye, he was right.
Aye, he was.
I was happier then. I used to live in tiny, tumble-down house with great holes in the roof.
House? You were looking at a house. There were 26 of us living in one room, with no furniture and half the floor was missing, huddled in a corner for fear of falling.
You were lucky to have a room. We used to live in corridor.
Oh, we used to dream of living in corridor. It would have been a palace to us. We used to live in an old water tank called Rubbish Tip. I woke up every morning with a load of rotten fish dumped all over us. House! Ha!
Well, when I say house, it were only a hole in the ground covered by a couple of feet of rotten canvas. But it were house to us.
We're a bit from our hole in ground. We had to go and live in lake.
Lake? You were lucky to have a lake. There were 150 of us living in a cardboard box in the middle of the freeway.
Cardboard box?
Guy,
You were lucky. We lived for 3 months in a rolled up newspaper in a septic tank. We had to get up at 6 every morning, eat a crust of stale bread, clean the newspaper, go to work down mill 14 hours a day, week in, week out, for 6 pence a week. And when we got home, our dad would thrash us to sleep with his belt.
Look, Shrek, we used to get out of the lake at 3 a.m., clean the lake, eat a handful of hot gravel, work 20 hours a day down mill for 2 pence a week, come home, and our dad would beat us round the head with a broken bottle if we were lucky.
well, we had it tough. We had to get up in the middle of night out of shoebox, lick the road clean with our tongues, eat half a handful of cold gravel, work 24 hours in mill for 4 pence a week every 6 years, and when we got home, our dad would slice us in two with a bread knife.
Right. I used to have to get up at 10:30 at night, half an hour before I went to bed, eat a lump of freezing cold poison, work 28 hours a day down mill, and pay mill owner to work there. And when I got home, our dad, he'd murder us in cold blood every night and dance in our graves singing hallelujah.
Try telling the young people of today that, and they won't believe you.
Listen.
Trust us.